Hello, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time zone you're joining me from. This is Mapa coming to you live from the comfort of my home. I know it's pretty late for some of you. It is 10:27 p.m. and and Monday is Motivation Monday. So if you've been anticipating and you are here, thank you for being here. And I hope that you are motivated to to get a few, um, things that I'm going to share today. And it's just mainly um, to share about faith over fear. And it is really a good, I like to say it that way, um, having faith over fear, because a lot of times, we don't get that motivation because we let fear um, get the best of us, and we are not able to step forward, to take that bold step, to come out of our comfort zone and just enjoy life, doing the things that you value or chasing those goals and dreams um, that um, that that you have set for yourself. And so that is why our motivation chat tonight is mainly um, about that faith over fear. And we'll get into it, but Bula, Nwaya, and welcome again. And so our go live today is late because every Mondays is usually we call it a life group, a women's one, and my husband and I he goes to the men's life group while I attend the women's one. And, it's really a good thing to connect with others outside of church, just in smaller groups and getting to know people at a personal level, but also encouraging each other in our faith. And so that is why this go live is at this time. But you know what? It's never too late to show up. And I believe in that. Even if it's late, I still try my very best to be here because I know that some of you are anticipate these times, and I hope that this is something that is adding value to your journey. And yes, and um, so that's what but that's what we're going to talk about: faith over fear, and this is something that will encourage us. A brand new week as we start this brand new week. Um, New mercies, new grace, and new opportunities. I'm sure, I'm so grateful we get to show up just as you are here, whether you're watching replay, just showing up and, together again, just refreshed, recharged, I hope, and ready to walk by faith and not by fear. So, yesterday was Sundays usually rest, reflection, and inspiration for a new week. And today is recharged and ready to walk by faith and not by fear. So you can put down in the comments, what are your goals to be intentional, and what are you, setting yourself to be purposeful this week. And so, sometimes we wait for that perfect moment, you know, that the right finances, the timing, or confidence. But what I've learned is that obedience is key. Obedience creates moment. So obedience creates the moment, and that's what I did. I just listened to my heart and the desire to build something that will take care of me and my family come retirement and beyond. Because, and if you've been following me, it's something that I wanted to do. And so, like every other immigrant, life starts again when you move to a new country, when you starting new and starting fresh, even though I've worked for years in my profession as a nurse. If you're watching me for the first time, I'm a registered nurse, still working full time. And those things, it's not easy for many, but for me it's mainly my retirement fund, because moving to uh, the US, where I'm at right now. I'm originally from Fiji, and I live now in Fairbanks, Alaska, and I love it here. um, and so it is like starting all over again. But God is good, because I believe that these are opportunities. It's like He places us where He wants to use us, um, and I really am very grateful that I am here in this stage in my life, that I'm able to do something like this as well. Not only did I come here for work, but this is one thing that I found, that and a new passion to inspire you, and to also let you know that you can still earn with integrity online. And so, when you say yes to what God is placing in your heart, whether it's a step into your personal life, a career, or a business, He really aligns everything else, and fear really whispers. And so here's what fear does to us: it whispers, what if, that what if I fail? What if it doesn't work out? Or what if things happen? But, that's what fear does to us. But faith declares, even if, even if whatever circumstances or situation, I'll trust. And for me, I trust in God, God's, divine timing. And He's always, um, reminding me that, yes, um, even if I am not able to do things a certain way, I tell myself that I trust the process. I trust God's, direction in my life, and that is how I see it. So I hope this is, helping you um, understand, if you're like in a stage where you're doubtful, where you have fear on what to do. Today I like to remind you that instead of letting fear write your story, let faith take the lead. And that is really a powerful one that I want to say. Instead of letting fear, instead of letting fear write your story, let faith take the lead. And that is really a reminder to myself as well, because I believe that God already equipped each and every one of us with what you need for this season, with what you need for whatever journey you're in, with what you need for the future, or even at present. Everything starts from now, and then going forward. And so, um, and while I'm saying that, this really applies so much to the business that I've started, this online business too, because every small action we take today is an investment in the person we're becoming tomorrow. And that is one thing that I remembered having to raise our children, my husband and I. When we raised our children, we invested uh, into their education. That is a big thing. And even if we had to pay a little bit more, putting them in a private school, um, we saw it as an investment. And going to college, supporting them, that was an investment, because we want to prepare them uh, for something better. um, you know we always said, we started at a certain, we started with almost nothing, but we want you to start somewhere better than where we were. So that is how we see life, that investment. um, Truly thankful that we see the fruits of it. We see what we have done, but this is something that we don't praise ourselves with. We've always asked God for direction, and in ways that we cannot handle, in ways that we cannot do. And I believe that that is how I see it, in investing, just like in the business, the investment that I've made. Now that my husband has joined me as well, we are seeing that the potential of things that, in the near future, because our careers will always be there, your job will always be there, but there are times where you need to say, okay, this is enough. What is next for me? And I believe this is something that I know will take care of us. And so, um, like I said, every small action we take today is an investment in the person we're becoming tomorrow. So it may be something else. It could be a personal development. It could be something that you are investing on that will take care of you, or will be um, something that will prepare you for a better life, a better um, future, whether it is in your spiritual walk, whether it is in your education, whether it is in a business. And so maybe you're hesitant, maybe you're wondering if it's worth it. I used to ask me that question when I tried, when I started this business: is this worth it? Even though I knew that it is working for so many, and I trusted that if they can do it, so can I. I can be coachable, I can be teachable, I can learn new things because I know that this is working. And so I've been there. But the truth is, your future self will thank you for the courage you showed today. And I truly believe in that. Um, Months ago, I I took a leap of faith in having to take the US exam so that I can work as a registered nurse. And that was a process. But I believe that, having to invest in it, having to believe in myself that yes, I can do it. And I was able to do it. And so those little things, now that I'm looking back, those investments and believing in what, um, believing that you can do it is one thing that, it's like starting from me. What I believe in myself is what I know I can do. But many a times I trusted that God is always been the reason that things do have happened the way it is. um, how things work the way it goes. It's like sometimes it's not according to what I planned, whether it is the week, But I believe that, when things don't work out, uh, there's always open doors. And this is one that I think um, has really has really been a game changer, has really been um, something that I'm very intentional about, and that is to be here to share with you my story, the things that I value, that I hope that I'm adding value into your life, as well as motivating someone who is, listening to me, that yes, you can do it. Like, all you have to do is believe in yourself and take those bold steps. So, because I'm talking about business, this business has taught me that when faith leads the way, doors open that fear tried to keep closed. And it's definitely true. When we let fear overrule our decisions, when we let fear uh, keep us from taking that leap of faith, um, you know it will, whatever on the other side that is waiting for you, the blessings, the breakthroughs, we may not get to see it if we don't try. And so, my challenge to you this week, as we are still on a Monday, well, it's like almost midnight here. Let faith lead you. Sorry, let your faith lead and your fear fade. So let faith take control of your decisions, of your plans, so that fear will not overcome, fear will not overrule everything that you have to do. And so, what other ways to do that is to show up boldly. I chose to do it, and I still continue to show up here because I know that I'm impacting someone, just by sharing my story and every daily um, um, insights that is helping. But if you know of someone that needs to hear this, then do share it. This is for anyone who needs to hear some motivation or some encouragement in their journey. And so make that decision. You can post that content and let it be a positive one. Let it be something that will encourage someone. Let it be a way um, to motivate someone. Like I chose to have this motivation chat with you, and start that conversation. Start the conversation and trust that obedience will open your breakthrough moment. And so, just stay encouraged and stay motivated, and know that you can do it. Don't let fear uh, overrule everything that you have to do, your plans, your decisions, your mindset, especially because that is where, a lot of things, the battlefield is right here. And so drop a rainbow in the comments if you're choosing faith over fear this week, or thumbs up, or whatever you want to do, but you can put that down or share that. Yes, you are choosing faith over fear this week. So that is my encouragement for you. That is, um, something to align your week, with purpose and with your family's future, or whatever it is, the plan that you have for yourself. Remember that you can do this if you believe that you can, and keep that motivation. Something, you can put down why you are doing what you're doing in your journey, and you choose that faith over fear. So encourage you to stay motivated, be blessed, and be intentional, and um, and know your purpose. Okay, so may you have a blessed rest of your evening, day, whatever time zone you are watching this. I will be back tomorrow, and thank you for being here once again. Vinaka, Foyexia, and God bless. See. Play. All right.